Hi, this is Linz from Sweet Natured, and this is our MSC Virtuosa Food and Restaurant Review. As always, I'm joined by Marky.
Hello.
Hello, who put the video together, and this is my first time watching, so let's see what we can see.
Food and restaurant review time, Linz.
I like doing these.
Yeah, but you always end up really hungry straight after, don't you?
Yes.
We're going to start off by having a look at the inclusive ones. And we'll start off by main dining rooms.
Yes.
But I think it's important to just point out that depending what, and I'll use quotation marks on this, experience you're on, because that's what MSC refer to their different areas of the ship as,
Yes.
then you're in a very different main dining room.
This was ours.
For us, because we were in Yacht Club, we had our own main dining room.
Yes, we did.
It wasn't a specialty restaurant. It is fully inclusive within it, but it is our main dining room.
Yes.
As you'll saw at the start, some of the other dining rooms are maybe not quite as sort of glamorous.
Plush, I would say.
There you go with plush.
And also the tables were spread out a little bit more.
Yeah, we've got big gaps between our tables here. You'll saw, I think it was at the Campo one. There's about 3 centimetres between each table.
Yeah,
The menus are also very, very different depending which one you're in.
they certainly are.
So for the purpose of this is inclusive, and that's what we've got to base our food and restaurant review on, not in the other main dining rooms,
Okay.
which, to be clear, we didn't eat in, because
We-
this was our main dining room.
We were going to do it.
We just never got round to it.
Well, we went to the buffet.
We did, and we'll come on to the buffet.
Okay.
But because this is our main dining room, then that's what we had on here anyway.
Yes.
But the food from breakfast through lunch through dinner was never less than fantastic.
We loved it.
And it was such a massive variety as well.
It was very European.
European, you think?
Some of the choice, that looks very European.
It looks like a snake. or a caterpillar. It was actually avocado on it.
I
And
don't
chicken.
know. I can't remember what it was.
I remember it being tasty.
What was that?
I don't know. Let's go with avocado caterpillar.
Okay.
But that's at lunchtime in there, and they got the portion size just right.
Oh, they did for lunch,
It
definitely.
was perfect. Which, to be fair, we've had that on some other cruise lines. P&O in its main dining room at lunchtime got
Yes.
the portion sizes just right as well.
Yeah.
So well done to them.
And Cunard, they do the same thing.
Cunard do it exactly the same.
Yeah.
Which I think it's important. You don't want to have 3 massive meals in a day.
No.
Well, maybe you do. We personally didn't.
No, because you still have a big breakfast, you got a light lunch, and then you get ready and you have a lovely dinner.
Dinner in our main dining room was quite extravagant.
Oh,
This isn't on a gala night. This is just on a normal night.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, is that what it was? Some really tasty snails, which, whether you like escargot or you don't get them as often in main dining rooms these days.
But at least you get to try them as well.
Yeah, we saw a family not sat far from them, and the traps where the younger members of the family had tried them, which they weren't having it. But they tried.
Yes. This is gala night now,
How do you know?
because I've got a fancy frock on.
It's not just fancy frock night.
No. Now, I had the prawn cocktail, I think.
You did have the prawn cocktail. Now, it's worth pointing out for our main dining room that if there was something that you wanted that wasn't on the menu, rather, you could just ask for it and they would make it if at all possible. So we weren't restricted by the menu. We never asked for anything off menu,
No.
but we know plenty of people who did.
Yeah, and this is me going Cherries Jubilee now. This is the best Cherries Jubilee at sea as far as I'm concerned. I know people talk about MSC food not being that good. In the Yacht Club, it's fabulous.
And it's a Yacht Club main dining room.
Yes.
We'd not gone off menu, we'd not
No.
done anything fancy with it.
No.
What we did learn from speaking with other people is that if you want, for instance, on the gala night, you had a choice of the beef Wellington, which you had. And I said to you personally, I thought that was better than what we had at Gordon Ramsay's Savoy when we tried
was
that.
delicious.
Which is meant to be legendary.
And it was really hefty slice as
Or
well.
you could have the lobster.
Yes.
We spoke to people afterwards who went, you didn't get both, you didn't surf and turf it. We're like, We didn't realise that was an option.
Please don't you do that. You order both and maybe something else.
Yeah.
Just like
But for us, it was pretty much a faultless main dining room. And I've said main dining room singular.
yes.
I haven't tried to include the others in there. It's
No.
not fair for me to do so.
No.
While we're just going into the buffet, would you like to invite people to subscribe, Linz?
I would love to invite you to subscribe. Thank you if you already have done. We really do appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you if you could press that button. It means a lot. Thank you.
And if you would like to support the channel even more, consider becoming a sweet naturist by clicking the join button. And that'll be awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's carry on in the buffet.
Yes,
Now, it is a big buffet.
it is.
As its own mozzarella station. And the mozzarella was amazing.
The mozzarella was very good.
Now, I will add, further to that, because it's right at the side of it, the pizzas were amazing.
They were. The pizza was great. This is all very positive.
I can feel a but.
But
I have to say, people debate as to which cruise line has the best pizza at sea. I haven't got a firm, it's Princess, it's MSC, it's XXX.
yeah,
These were excellent pizzas.
they were. They were really good. This looks quiet now. This is not when we went.
No, I put in the subtitle at the start of this little section.
Oh, I missed it. Sorry.
No, it's okay. That it's a bigger often means busier.
Yes.
I had to come at the optimal time
Yeah.
between breakfast and lunch serving
To film this.
to get this quiet. I attempted 2 other times, and I couldn't get near the food to be able to film it.
No.
It is absolutely rammed during the main meal times. To the point where when we went in for the meal, we got some pizza and I walked down to
Get something else.
get something else, and there was this sea of people coming towards me.
Yes. No, we never went here for breakfast. We only went for lunch.
Yeah.
I-
We tried to go in the evening, on one of the evenings, and it was absolutely packed, which testament to the choice.
I guess we actually went back to the room and ordered takeaway pizza.
Well, it's funny you should mention that because I'm going to come on to room service in a minute.
Oh,
Because because it was so busy each time we went,
yes.
it just wasn't practical for us.
Yeah.
But it is a big buffet.
It's a huge buffet.
You've got more choice than your average buffet that we've been on of late.
And I think some people prefer it than the main dining room for the food choices.
Yeah, I mean, certainly what I saw on it, it
Yeah.
looked fantastic.
Oh,
I've given it 6.5 out of 10.
yeah.
I'm doing that more because, one, we didn't get to try everything within there, and no one's ever going to try everything in the buffet for one of these reviews anyway. But it was so busy, we didn't really get to try everything, so
No.
it's hard for us to really grade it properly.
Oh,
Now, we've done room service as the inclusive because, again, depending on your MSC experience,
yes.
it's either included or it's an extra charge. For us, it was included, so we thought we'd review it on here.
Yeah.
And because we had the space to do it on this cruise, we thought, let's get breakfast in there one morning.
Oh, and it was lovely.
We may have over-ordered slightly,
We tried everything now.
but we tried lots of things.
Yes.
And it all arrived, it was all warm, and that applies to everything we got on room service.
Oh my goodness, this meringue.
That lemon meringue.
We hoovered that up.
We did. It's a decent size, and we literally inhaled it.
It's my favourite little goodie I've ever been left in the room ever.
It's brilliant. And as you said, we got those pizzas that when we tried to go for early evening at the buffet, we're like, let's go back and have a pizza in the room instead. But we give the room service 9 out of 10 because everything arrived really quick, it was warm, and it was fresh.
Yes.
Speciality dining. There is a lot of speciality dining on MSC.
There is. Yeah.
In fact, I would say there's more speciality dining venues, unique ones, than there is inclusive places. But we're going to start off with Kaito. It has 2 separate restaurants.
Yeah.
The sushi bar, which is what we're walking past now, and then adjacent to it inside is the Teppenyaki.
Now, I made a mistake because when we went for sushi, it was white night and I wore a white dress. And
Which is very risky.
I don't know how I did not get soy sauce down it.
Well, it's because you wore the napkin as an additional accessory to your outfit.
Do you like a cape?
We've had some great sushi on various cruise lines.
Yes.
This was great sushi,
Yeah.
but there wasn't a lot of choice. Now, it might look like a lot of choice on the menu that I'm scrolling here, but they're variations of the same thing.
Yes.
You do sit outside on the outside inside, overlooking the promenade. There's not a restauranty bit.
No.
But again, that's not that unusual. Most sushi restaurants are like that,
Yeah.
and you can see the teppanyaki just behind you.
Yeah.
You can select a la carte on here, or if you've got their dining experience packages, you get a fixed menu where you can swap stuff out if you want to, but you pay the extra.
Oh, that napkin's so lovely.
Is that the accessory that is there to protect you on white night?
I'm amazed I didn't get any of it down me.
I know we both had white night where we had various sauces, including soy sauce,
What were we
and somehow
thinking?
managed to come away without anything down us.
Oh, okay.
Really good food though.
Yes.
Really tasty. We could watch them making it, which we always enjoy that. The staff were incredibly friendly,
Yes.
and the portion sizes were decent. We didn't come out of that overly stuffed, overly full,
No.
but there were nice sizes because all this is to share.
Yeah.
And that we had a dragon roll in the middle there.
Yes.
It was so tasty. It was so cute as well.
Yeah, it was super cute. Yeah.
But everything you've seen there, that's what we got as part of it, with the exception of the dragon roll.
We had to pay a supplement for that, didn't we?
Yeah, I think it was about $8 or something.
Well,
€8.
you pay half price to whatever it's advertised at.
You do. We swapped something out, and I think it should have been 16 or something like that, and we got it much cheaper.
Yeah.
And then you got your banana fritters
Oh, I
and
did.
ice cream.
I forgot all about those.
Well, your face won't forget about it in a second. It seemed to really enjoy it. But we give that an 8 out of 10.
Okay, I can agree with that.
For the teppanyaki, in my opinion,
Yeah.
I see it as more of a dinner show than just a restaurant.
It went on for hours.
It does. You have a choice of 4 set menus. You don't get to pick individual courses.
No.
We went with the Emperor one on this particular one. They also do have a kids menu because this is a really family popular
Yes, there was.
one.
Yeah.
No matter which, they normally do 2 sittings, one at about 6 and then one about 8:30, I think it was.
Yeah.
So we were on the later sitting here.
It went on for a long time.
About 3 hours, I reckon.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's very fun, but the food kept coming.
It did. And this is the bit that people go for.
The shows.
Yeah, it is completely made by your teppanyaki chef. And at this point, he's going do 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 do.
The sun dance,
And the
yeah.
kids loved it. Didn't
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
It was so great. But they make it all look effortless, and they're doing this while chatting to everyone. And just really, really great entertainment.
Yes.
We've been to plenty of teppanyaki things over the years.
We have.
You know, been to the theme parks, been
Yeah.
to standalone restaurants, and they're only ever as good as, I've already said it, the chef that's cooking for you.
Yes.
Now that might sound obvious that your food's only ever as good as the chef makes it, but it isn't the food; it's the whole
Yes.
thing with that. And for us, we had an amazing chef, and we gave it 9 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
Did you think that was high? You looked surprised.
Yeah.
About it.
No. I'm good. I'm
Okay. Well, I've given it a 9 anyway.
okay. Well, but
Butchers Cut.
yes.
Which is MSC's steakhouse.
Yeah.
Again, it's on the dining experience if you've got that as a package,
Yeah.
and you've got the option to pay for a la carte. As you mentioned earlier with the sushi one,
Yes.
if you want to swap something out, you can, and you get a 50% discount,
Yeah.
which actually, on some of the items that are quite expensive, that's really good value.
Are the items? Do you think they're marked up to bring down?
Well, possibly, yeah, but we do know there were lots of people who went in there who weren't on the dining package.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really good bread service.
I know. I always have to leave the bread.
I know there were a lot of it. It'd have been very easy to devour that.
Yes.
And great shrimp cocktail. All of the specialty ones that we're talking about now, you can see our full, more in-depth reviews on all of them on the channel.
Yes.
So we're just cutting through them quickly on here. So if you do want to see a lot more of these, just have a look at the channel.
I think this is a do not miss one actually.
On here,
For the Butcher's Cut. Yeah.
yeah, I'd probably have 2 do not miss ones, which would be this and Hola, which we're
Okay.
going to come to in a second.
Okay.
Because a good steakhouse is a good steakhouse. Every cruise line has them.
Yeah. I made a mistake with my steak.
You did, because you should have ordered it one level lower for your cooking.
Yeah, because I based it being on an American one, and they did it with the UK ones.
Yeah, which was then came more medium than
Yeah.
medium rare.
Yeah.
But it's still really good.
Yes.
And my bison steak were phenomenal.
Yeah.
great desserts as well, which again, sometimes you get those sort of red velvet type cakes and nothing that inspiring. These were really good, and this were an incredibly gooey cake.
It was, and you need it to sort of help settle, but also just so it's easier to go down. But yeah, normally you get a tuxedo cake or something like that, and
Yeah.
that can be quite hard work.
Whereas that,
Oh.
not hard work to cut into,
No.
although you do once again prove that a spherical dessert is very difficult for you to get on there. This one being putting a piece of ice cream that you've cut with a fork onto a spoon. And as we say, just a fail again. But for us, a really good steakout experience. It was completely unrushed. We enjoyed it. It's a very date night, and we gave it 8.5 out of 10.
I can't believe it's lower than you gave the Teppenyaki.
Well, that's what I gave it.
Okay, well, I'm giving it the extra half.
You can give it an extra half then. Indochine,
Oh.
which is their Asian fusion.
Yes.
So Indonesian, French fusion, I think, is the official mix.
Yeah.
The food is incredibly fresh, but it comes at you at a million mile an hour.
And it's huge.
This is a pre-starter.
This is supposedly an amuse-bouche.
An amuse-bouche. I don't think you were amused by that bouche.
I wasn't. It was huge. And then
It was absolutely... As I said, the problem being, they're all big sizes. And then they clear the plates and your next one's there.
this is supposedly the starter or appetizer or...
Well, that's your steak tartare. It was like 2 burgers squashed onto a plate. It were really tasty, really fresh, but just too big.
It was huge. It was huge. The spring rolls, don't get the spring rolls. That would be...
But they were really good.
Yeah, but they're huge. They're too big.
Now, you made the mistake on this bowl here, which doesn't look as big on the video as it was in real life. I promise you, it was huge. And about 2 seconds after I shot that, you will notice that there was a change of plate.
It was massive. What I thought I was getting and what I actually got was two different things.
Well, you thought you were getting little bao buns.
I did.
Not this huge bowl of noodles and beef.
I don't think I'm the only person to ever make that mistake.
No, it was huge. So you took mine, didn't you?
I did.
And I attempted yours and got about a third of the way through.
It just didn't go down.
As I say, good fresh tasting food, but the portion size needs adjusting and they need to adjust the timing. It felt very rushed in there.
It did feel very rushed.
And I've given that 6.5 out of 10. That'd be the one right now I wouldn't go back to.
That Tia Maria souffle was nice though.
It was. Hola's Mexican Taco and Cantina.
Ooh.
Now, I really enjoyed this. We'd heard really good things about it before we'd got on board.
Yes.
It has 2 options. It's open both lunch and evening, but the menu's exactly the same. So we've gone here at lunchtime, and that would be our recommendation because it is much quieter.
Yes.
And because everything's prepared fresh as you order it, you could find that you have longer waits in an evening.
Yes. It was lovely.
Now, you've 2 options. Paying as you go, ordering each little thing as you want, or for $17.99, all you can eat, all you care to eat. And to be honest, if you're going to order more than 2 things, such as a main course and one of the tacos or something like that, and you would definitely order more than one, then you're far better off just going on the $17.99. We didn't eat a huge amount, but we added it all up what we had, and it came to €83.
Yes.
So we saved 50 by going on that.
We did.
So that would be our strong recommendation.
Yeah. I mean, the starters, a lot of the tacos were a variation on a theme in respect of, they were just changed.
They were, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I did...
Your cheese.
The cheese. And the nachos.
And those nachos were just absolutely fantastic.
You know what? I think I'd rather have 2 lots of that than getting the tacos, and
I liked some of the tacos,
I liked that.
but they were designed as kind of a 1-bite kind of taco.
Yeah, I would rather have that cheese and the nachos again.
Then you had the quesadilla,
Yeah, I would rather have the nachos.
and these were all. What did you do with that tomato then? You nearly showed it. I don't think you actually touched the salsa.
Yeah, it was nice.
But these ones felt a variation of a theme.
Yes.
None of them felt that different. Whereas these little tacos, I thought were lovely.
Yeah, should have ordered the nachos again.
Well, we will agree to disagree on that because I thought they were nice.
Yeah, okay.
But the nachos were delicious. I would have quite happily had
Yeah.
more of them.
Yeah.
But this was lunchtime.
It was, that's true. That's true.
And they did that really nice beer there as well, which is included in the drinks package
That we had, yes.
that we had. It didn't just have beer in it; it had some extra bits in to make it
Yeah.
more something. But for us, the 17.99 one is the way to go. You had the best dessert there.
Oh, what is it? The leche
Dolce leche.
cake.
So good that one.
It was really good.
But yeah, highly, highly recommended.
Yes. Yeah, we loved it there. Could have that now.
So, MSC overall, we were a little bit worried before we got on board. It's not our first MSC cruise, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
And they've not had great restaurants. So you've got to take into account, that I said earlier, we didn't eat in the traditional main dining rooms. Ours was different.
Yeah.
So our inclusive food was amazing.
It was.
And that's what we've got to make this review on.
Yes.
The speciality restaurants were all fantastic.
Yeah.
And worth trying. Even Indochine, the food wasn't bad.
No.
He just overfaced us and arrived too quickly. But we loved it.
We did. I mean, this is the Sunday that we had after a cold day in Amsterdam. We thought, oh, what will warm us up? The afternoon tea.
I know. All these great things. So overall, we give the food service and
Those-
dining 8.5 out of 10.
Those blue cheese little swirls, they are divine.
Well, on that divine note,
Ooh.
that's the end of another video.
Well, thank you for watching. Cheers, darling.
Cheers, Linz.
And have a lovely day.